Now, from New York, it's the Jerry Langford Show with Jerry's guests, Tony Randall, Richard Dreyfuss, Rodney Dangerfield, Dr. Joyce Brothers, Lou Brown and the orchestra, and me, little old Ed Hurley. So now, say hello to Jerry.
Thank you very much. A pleasant good evening to you. You look like a great audience. At least, I think you look like a great audience. Louis,
Yeah.
how are you? Lou Brown, ladies and gentlemen, and the marvelous Langford Orchestra.
Group. Okay. Splendid.
That's a magnificent band, and I'm willing to bet that every man has a Ziploc plastic bag in his back pocket. This band just did a new album, and the record company is deciding whether to put a hole in the middle. Louis, that's some fine outfit you're wearing. It really is stunning. It really is beautiful. I have the feeling since you got that outfit, some poor man is being buried naked. And Ed, how are you tonight?
Very well, Jerry.
Wonderful. I'm sorry I woke you. I won't say that Ed drinks a lot, but he woke up in a Long Island motel next to a duck. Now, what worried Ed was the duck was smiling and smoking a cigarette. Don't try and make out. Will you excuse me a minute, folks? I really have to do this. I wasn't able to get to my dentist today, and the dentist happens to be watching the show. Check it out, Doc. You see a couple of $1,000 worth? Sure you do. I'm glad I kept my appointment with the proctologist. Now, oh, did you hear about the nearsighted vampire that bit Dolly Parton in the neck? 2, 3, 4.
Twice.
Do you know what they call a Hebrew hooker?
No, what do they call a Hebrew hooker?
A jacuzzi. Moving right along. And so this nun goes to the doctor because she knows that every couple of months she has to get a physical. She goes to the doctor, this nun, and she says, I'm terribly nervous, doctor. And the doctor said, don't be nervous, Sister Teresa. Just go behind the screen, take off the habit, put a sheet around you. I'll be back there momentarily. She indeed goes behind the screen, takes off the habit, puts a sheet around herself, and she's really apprehensive, uptight, nervous wreck, sweaty palms time. The doctor comes back. He says, are you all right, sister? She said, I'm fine. He said, good. He put his hand under the sheet on her back, and he said, say 88. She said, 88. He said, very good. Then he put his hand under the sheet on her stomach, and he said, say 88. And she said, oh, 88. He said, very good. Then he put his hand under the sheet a third time, this time on one of her breasts, and he said, say 88. And she said, 1, 2, 3. I see what they want. Aha. So a man is in bed with his wife, and his wife is lying on her back, and he proceeds to rub her stomach. And as he rubs her stomach, he says, I love you, I love you, I love you. She said, lower. He said, I love you. There's nothing better than when I see a nice lady in the audience. You know why? Because when you have a lady in the audience and she's smiling, it pumps up any performer. It's a joy to behold. And you've smiled from the moment I came out here. Didn't they tell you there's no soliciting? But I love a lady that smiles, and any lady that smiles deserves the very, very best. Here's the good part, sweetheart. Is there anyone here from Jersey? Big deal. Okay. Now, the reason that I picked this charming lady is because I'm told it's her birthday, and ordinarily people sing happy birthday to the individual or the recipient of that birthday, but we sing it differently, if I may. M is for the million things you gave me. O is for the other stuff I had. T is for the tears we shed a lot. H is for the happiness we're glad. Put them all together, they spell moth. Now, and you were the two people that were married just this afternoon? What the hell are you doing here? For the two people married this afternoon, we should sing night and day. Now, when you're married 10 years, we'll sing once in a while. After 25 years, we'll sing we did it before and we can do it again. As Ed told you, ladies and gentlemen, we have a super show for you tonight. We'd like you to sit back and relax, and here it comes. We'll be back in just a little while.
As you get older, now the whole story's different.
Excuse me, honey.
You're Rita, I'm Rupert.
Good, huh?
Yeah. Long day. New Year's Eve.
New Year's, wow. Fog. That's just a fog to me.
Miss. I'm in the mood to celebrate.
Oh, yeah?
I know this nice place. We can have dinner, we can talk over old times and get to know each other all over again.
And then?
Well, I'm free tomorrow night. We can have another nice dinner, and we can talk some more and get to know each other even better.
Sorry, Rupert.
Rita?
You busy?
Yeah, busy. B-U-S-Y.
Rita?
But Rita, this is the biggest night of my life. Rita?
Just okay. We were out all day yesterday.
Yeah.
Miss?
Gonna hurt yourself drinking these so fast.
It's okay. Is that your date?
Maybe.
That's your date?
He happens to be a friend of mine.
What do you want to go with a guy like that for?
I told you, he's a friend of mine.
Well, tell him you're busy.
What's so important about tonight, anyway?
Everything. You don't understand, Rita.
You're right, I don't. James Beach.
Okay. Like it, okay.
Think it'd be nice? She been in the hospital.
Oh, wow.
Yeah?
Can I just talk to you? How you doing, Rita?
It's okay. It's dull here. Dull, dim.
Rita, would you just come?
So we leave Saturday afternoon?
Saturday at 6:30?
Yeah.
4:30.
Yeah, we get there by 6:30. Well,
Miss, could I have another one, please? I'm sorry, sir. I didn't mean it. I was just sending the beer back there.
It's all right. I didn't get ready to come in.
Listen, my friend, the young lady and I are just trying to have a light conversation at the end of the bar. Be a good lad and leave us alone. Nobody likes a wise guy.
I hope it's a wise guy. I'm only kidding.
Told you.
Miss, I haven't gotten my beer yet.
You're gonna get it now.
Oh, that's not necessary. That's...
Well, he doesn't know who he's messing with. That suit, too, is so tacky. Yeah.
They teach you in high school, don't you?
Oh, God. Taught me how to avoid creeps like him. I can't believe he found me here. I can't believe it in this place.
The alma mater news.
Oh, my God, he fainted.
They teach you how to drink beer. Get up, stupid, and I'll kick your ass out of here.
One minute he was sitting on the floor, the next minute he's laying on the floor. But that's not him. No, he was laying on the floor. This is Rudy. No matter what did you do to Rudy?
All right, killer, come on, let's go.
What happened? That's the wrong one. I mean, you're the wrong one.
I don't know, he just fell down.
Yes. You can take these away and bring us the main dishes, please.
Yeah, and I'd like another drink.
Yes, another drink for the young lady, please. Thank
And all these years you've been thinking about me?
you. More or less.
And what kind of things were you thinking?
Well, you know, the usual.
Rupert, those kind of things?
Oh, no, not that kind of thing. No, Rita.
Rupert Pupkin has impure
I assure
thoughts.
you, I don't mean it like that. I didn't mean like that. Really. Now, come on.
Oh, relax.
Come on.
Come on
on.
yourself. Have a good time. I'm off duty.
You know, I used to wonder about you being normal and all that when we were kids in high school. Really. You know, about being with the right crowd and having good marks and respect and everything.
Oh, Rupert, for Christ's sakes. I used to be sick every morning. Sick to my stomach. You understand? I was so tense I threw up all the time.
Really?
Yeah, thinking about my hair, my clothes, my grades, my looks, my boyfriends. Please.
Really? You never told me that.
So what did you think when you heard I got married? You knew I got married, right?
Oh, yeah, well, I knew that wouldn't last very long. Peter Drysdale, really.
Oh, really? Waiter, can I have a fresh one?
Are you seeing anyone, Rita?
What do you mean?
Well, what about the gentleman in the bar? My friend.
Rudy?
Yeah.
Rudy drives a bus for Greyhound. When he's in town, he likes to take me out, show me a good time. No big deal. Look, Rupert, you know what they pay me in that joint? $150 a week. And they're not the world's greatest tippers coming in there, you know? Somebody's got to take care of me, if you know what I mean.
Rita, who is your favorite movie star?
What is this, some kind of a game? No. Huh? You gonna tell me something about my character, my future, what?
Well, you'll see. Tell me. Everybody has a favorite movie star.
I better come up with somebody or we'll never get out of here, right?
That's a little test.
Let's see. Marilyn Monroe.
Perfect.
Talent register, huh? That's her name.
She signed this when she was in New York doing her last publicity tour for the Misfits. That was her last movie, you know.
Yeah.
She wasn't a great actress, but she did have a real gift for comedy. You know, she died tragically alone, like many of the world's most beautiful women. I don't want to see that happening to you.
Who's this?
Burt Reynolds,
Yes.
Mel Brooks. He's what you call on-funny. Others are just regular. Oh, that's Sid Caesar. He's remarkable. I really like him. He's great. Woody Allen. He's a very nice guy. He's a personal friend of mine.
Of course he is.
No, he is. Oh, that's Ernie Kovacs. He was wonderful. He was a great comedian, a great innovator. That was a great, great loss.
Oh, I bet some of these are worth money.
Oh, yeah. Especially this one. Just hold it.
What's this?
Well, just take a guess.
God, looks like a retard one.
The more scribbled the name, the bigger the fame.
That may be true, Rupert, but who is it?
R is the first letter.
Come on, Rupert, who is it? I'm tired.
Well, I'll give you a little hint.
Robert Redford.
No. No. That's Rupert Pupkin. Rupert Pupkin. I surprised you, didn't I? Take this as a gift. Take good care of that. In a few weeks, everyone is going to want one.
Rupert, you have not changed.
Just a couple of hours ago, do you know who I was talking to? Guess.
Your shrink?
That's very funny. No, Jerry Langford. That's right, the Jerry Langford. He gave me the go-ahead, Rita. Would you believe it? And you know what? Don't tell anyone yet, but you're looking at the new king of comedy. Why not me? Why not? A guy can get anything he wants as long as he pays the price. What's so funny about that? I mean, crazier things have happened. You don't understand what a shot on Langford means. That's coast-to-coast national TV, a bigger audience than the greatest comedians used to play to in a whole lifetime. A shot at a free ticket on the comedy circuit, a comedy show of my own, the Rupert Pupkin Show, everything. And all that leads in one direction, Rita. Hollywood. A beach house in Malibu, right on the ocean, and we'll keep a suite at the Sherry. Everybody stays there when they make it big. Way up top so we can look down at everybody and yell, "Hey, tough luck, suckers. Better luck next time." Come on, what do you say?
It sounds wonderful, Rupert. I wish you the best of luck, you know, but it's getting late and I'm a working girl. I gotta go home.
I don't get you. Here I am offering you a way out. Rita, every king needs a queen. I want you to be mine.
China House.
Good evening. There's a lady with a red jacket in the middle of your restaurant. I'd like to talk to her.
Okay, just a minute.
You really want to help me out? If you could see your way clear to lend me, say, $50, $60 just till next Monday, I'd really appreciate it. It'd make 3 people so happy. Me, my landlord, my dentist. What do you say?
Rita, when the time comes, I could do more than just give you $150 for your dentist and your landlord and the other thing.
Excuse me, there's a telephone call for you.
For me?
Yes.
Nobody knows I'm here. Did you tell anybody?
No?
Strange. Excuse me.
Think about it, Rita. Rita?
Oh, calm down.
Rita, take heed. You know what I'm saying is true.
Hello?
Hi.
Who is this?
This is a fellow that's been staring at you all evening.
Where are you?
Right over here. Listen, I have a few ideas here. As soon as you've been able to say goodbye to the young dude you're with, how about meeting across the street and going out for a drink and maybe some interesting spot?
No, a short one, okay?
Okay,
All right, I'll tell you what. Go out and wait for me on the corner. Give me a couple of minutes, okay?
great.
All right.
Looking forward.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Guess what?
I've got to go back to work. That was my boss. I've got to work the night shift.
You do?
Yeah, my backup didn't show up.
Oh.
Again.
Well, look, I got the fortune cookies. Let's take one each.
I really don't have
Take
time,
one. I'll take
Rupert.
one. I give you this. I take this one. Oh, this is incredible. I can't believe this. You know what this says? Blessed are those who reach a turning in the road. That's you. That's just what we've been talking about, Rita. That's incredible. You're at a turning in the road, Rita. Don't you understand?
Yes, I am. Rupert, I'm glad you're in a good mood. I have to go now.
Yeah.
And I've had a wonderful dinner with you. It was nice seeing you after all these years. And I wish you luck in whatever happens in your life. Bye,
Aren't you going to
Rupert.
read my fortune?
No,
Well, wait, Rita. Let me drop you off. Rita.
No, it's okay. I can manage. I'm going to get a cab.
Rita, I insist.
No, I'm in a hurry. Rita, I've got to go.
No, really, I insist.
Rupert, please. I've got to go now. Thanks very much, okay? Bye.
Rita, Rudy called, wasn't it?
Rudy's in the hospital.
Oh, okay. Waiter. Waiter, check, please. Here you go. Okay, thank you. Wait. I think there's a mistake.
Oh? Yeah, where?
Well, it's not $29, is it?
Yes. You had bushu pork, urugai pan, and chicken ding, and you also have a bill from the bar.
Well,
3 drinks, you know, big ones.
well, you know, I only ate 2 of the fortune cookies. There's one left, don't you?
Well, you know, fortune cookies is just free. You throw it
Oh,
in.
that's free?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, I'm sorry. I don't think I can leave you a tip because I didn't realize it'd be this expensive.
You what? Right over there. Yep, right over there. Thanks. Right here, Rita. Watch your step getting out. Yeah. Good idea. No, it was obvious. Oh, you fell into it was an obvious joke. Tradition. European American, mostly European. Solid wood, hand carved, 1895. Elevator canopies, tops of elevators. They cared, even if you never looked up. Welcome to the Pleasure Dome.
Nice place.
I'm glad you like it. Victorian stained glass, matching the fleur-de-lis in this bar, 1873 Saunders Tavern. I can't stand myself. I sound like a tour guide from a museum. What would you like to drink?
I'll have some bourbon on the rocks. Short one.
Bourbon. That's a southern drink, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know.
You from the South?
South Jersey.
Yes. Is Rita there?
I like to study people, their social predilections, their culture, their makeup.
Okay, thank you. Never mind. Sorry, I rang the wrong apartment.
Take this gentleman that was. He had his hang-ups, though, and he had his hang-downs. I'm sorry. Just trying to break the ice. You remember what a Scotchman had under his kilt? A wang, a wang. I'm dead. Listen, let me show you the rest of the loaf. Come on.
I gotta leave
No,
soon.
no,
Only a
I'm
few
sorry.
minutes.
Hey, I really apologize.
Yeah, is there a Rita Keene?
Well, I gave up a 10 by 10 to be here tonight, and no offense
You made a
meant.
mistake.
I mean, I'm freaking out. What do you think was going to happen here? In the restaurant, you gave me the eye, you gave me the vibes, you gave me the chemistry.
I can't believe this. You invited me to come up here to see your place and have a cappuccino.
That's El
And I'm
Toro
here, and I'm ready to
Poo-Poo.
go.
You know why you came here. You really know why you came here. Look, I'm a sensitive person, you are.
Why don't
And
you
we're
act sensitive then?
I want to know what's wrong with me. It's simple.
I don't know what's wrong with you. You're a nice man. I'm a nice woman. I just want to go home, that's all.
That's fine. You could go home. I want you to just, let's relax. Sit down a moment. We're just going to talk.
Okay, I'm going.
As soon as we have this talk, I'm leaving. Do you
The
understand?
door swings both ways. Absolutely. Just sit down. I want to know what's wrong with me.
Look, I don't know. Maybe your crotch is where your mouth is, or vice versa, something. It could be anything.
You think that's funny? You really think that's funny?
Am I laughing?
My wife died last year. I mean, how could you come off with a thing like this?
I didn't know she was dead.
Look, all of this meant nothing to you for the last hour and a half?
It's an emergency. I'm a friend of hers.
It was a pickup. It was nothing more than a pickup. Like any other
Grace,
bimbo.
that's what you thought it was, Grace.
I apologize. That's the wrong words.
No, that's the right word.
Cool down. Easy.
I thought you
settle
were a
down.
nice man.
Rita, please, I just want to kiss you.
But your wife is dead. What kind of a man are you?
She's dead a year. Rita, come here. Rita, come here. Rita, come on. Rita.
What do you want?
Hey, Rita, really, I was
Just
a
go
little
home
worried
and
about
leave
you.
me alone.
Here, Rita. Here, take this. It's a little, it's a little
Stupid.
chilly
I'm
out.
such a jerk. I can't believe it.
Oh, don't say that. Everybody does crazy things, you know. I
Not
mean,
all
you
the
are
time,
entitled.
Not like me.
You know, I once stood up straight on the back seat of a motorcycle.
My second guest for the evening would hardly be called that. He's numero uno, number one. And if you like comedy, he is the guy that's going to give it to you and the right way. Mr. Rupert Pupkin.
Jerry, I just want to tell you, I know how thrilled you are having me on your show, and I can't blame you.
Thank you, Rupert. I think once you get over the initial shyness, you're going to be all right. You really look terrific, Rupe, and I did neglect to mention, ladies and gentlemen, not only is Rupert Pupkin my guest, but he's also my very dear friend, and I am truly, genuine, sincerely happy to have you on the show, and you look marvelous. You really do. You look like star quality.
Well, you see, Jerry's got great taste. Thanks, Jerry. You said enough.
But I mean it sincerely. Liza, you got to share with Rupert what you were telling me during the commercial about what's coming up for you.
Well, I'm excited because on the 15th, I open at the Royal Festival Hall in London.
London. You know, it's funny. I was in London last week. There was this old lady. I gotta just tell you this. There's this old lady who came up to me and she said, "I know you. You're famous." I said, "You know me?" She said, "Yeah, you're. Don't tell me. Don't tell me." I said, "I'm not gonna tell you. I'm not gonna tell you." She said, "You're. Oh, don't tell me, but I know you. I see you all the time. I see you all the time." She said, "Okay, tell me." I said, "You ready for this?" Rupert Pupkin. She says, "Nah, that's not it." David Brenner? That's who you are.
She thought you were David Brenner. Perfect. Perfect. Liza, I really forgot to ask you before. I just wanted to know what was happening after London. You're not going to be there a long time, are you?
No, I'm not. I'm going to come right back and do something that I've never done before. I'm going to work with the Martha Graham Ballet. And we're opening at the Kennedy Center for the season in Washington, D.C.
Washington's another place I was at. I'm sorry, honey. I just want to tell Jerry something. Jerry, I was in Washington. It was the strangest thing. I'm walking down the street and I'm thinking of guess who? Ronald Reagan. I'm thinking he's probably a regular guy, right?
Sure.
Got to be. He was an actor, you know, and if you met him in the street, he'd probably come over and talk, be okay. So I stop at a red light, and who do I see there but this? Who do I see? I see a black limousine standing right there at the red light. And I look inside, and all of a sudden, I see some guy looking at me, and he's looking the way I'm looking like this. And I realize it's the President of the United States, the Commander-in-Chief. He's right there, looking at me. So what do? What do you think I do?
I don't know.
I wave to him.
Yeah?
And you know what, Jerry?
What?
The President's chauffeur waved right back. That's a regular guy.
That's a regular guy, all right. It's things like that that make you happy that you've made it.
That's true. That's true.
Well, we'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen, after this quick message from one of our sponsors with the marvelous Rupert Pupkin and the lovely Liza Minnelli. Hang in there.
Hang in, folks.
that you?
Yeah, Mom.
Grandma's sleeping upstairs, so be quiet.
I'll be quiet. Don't worry. Mom, please.
Don't put the TV on loud. You hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Did you hear me?
Mom, I heard you.
All right.
Mom,
Yes?
who left the lights on?
I don't know. I turned them off.
You left the lights on in the bathroom and in the utility room.
Okay, turn
And you're
them
always
off.
on my back about it, so why did you do it? Oh, Mom!
Yes?
What happened to the safe?
I don't know. What is it?
Well, the safe won't open now.
Well, you know I don't touch anything that belongs to you.
Well, then who was down here? The light was on. All the other lights were on. Huh?
I don't know.
Somebody must have done something to the safe. Please, will you tell Junior to stay out of here?
All right, don't get excited. Try to fix it.
No privacy down here.
Dear Tormentor, I'm not apologizing for last night. Not to you, Mr. Shut Me Out. I was only trying to get this to you, that's all. You've got no right to be angry, and you know it.
No.
Was my baby scared? Did Jerry suffer? Not like I have. Your obligations are 3 years overdue, sir. This offers you one final chance before drastic action.
Oh, now she's in a huff.
Someone has a 40th birthday coming up.
I wonder who.
A certain person is knitting him a sweater, sample enclosed. Because the world is a cold place, which she will make much warmer if he stops playing Mr. Aloof. Present yourself at Chez Moi, 64 East 84th Street, for a sleeve measurement. Keys enclosed.
Keys enclosed. Yeah, okay, sure, right away.
P.S. I tell my shrink about us. He thinks I have a very rich fantasy life. Joke's on him and on Mommy and Daddy, who pay him to listen, so they won't have to.
That's right. I must get this to Jerry right away. Make sure that he has the privilege of reading this. And so I'll just file it right now. Mom,
Yes?
what's for dinner?
Your favorite.
Oh, what's that?
Brisket and kishka.
Oh, when?
Whenever you're ready.
Joy, thank you.
I'm thinking of 4 operas by Wagner.
I can only think of one. Got her dome wrong. What are the other ones? What is... Rupert!
Let's drink to the 2 R's. Rupert and Rita.
Oh, yes.
Cheers.
So beautiful. Happy.
Ah, but you'll never get batteries for it.
That's Jerry.
It's wonderful, isn't
That's
it?
Jerry. How do you think of him?
I don't know. It starts up here, swirls around above the eyes.
Is that a comic line?
Into the throat.
God.
Oh, look at this. Rita Keene in Jerry
Rita.
Langford's bed.
Rita, I order you from that bed
Do
immediately.
you know how many women would trade a year of their lives to trade places with me?
Rita,
Huh?
I order you from that bed immediately. Please. Please.
The bathroom.
Rita,
look at
they're
it.
coming. They
Oh
saw
my
us.
God, look at this bathroom.
Rita.
It's bigger than my whole apartment. Want to take a bath, Rupert?
No, I don't want to take a
Oh,
bath.
well then, how about a
No.
shave?
No, come on now.
Maybe something
come on.
that
Really.
smells good. That's
We don't
something-
belong now. Come on. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Alicia, come on. Yes, come on, let's go. Just leave it alone. Go ahead, let's go. Come on, come on. Pick up your shoes. Let's go. This right here, this bar right here, yes.
Pull it in there. Pull it up
Well,
short.
not in front of it, not in front of it.
Right. Pull it
Now, I have one more request.
What now?
Well, if you could just let me stay in there a few minutes after the thing is aired, that's all I'm asking.
You were only supposed to go in and see yourself on the screen.
I am going to do that, but I have to stay a few more minutes, and if I could just ask you if I could borrow about $10 from you, I'd appreciate that.
Now you want to borrow money from me?
I'd like to, yes.
What for?
Because I have to borrow money to go in there and do something with it. And I have money in my wallet, but you guys took it away from me.
Well, Pupkin, I've had you up to here. I'm not going to give you $10.
Well, that's really not fair. Now, I really would like to borrow $10 from you.
No $10.
No $10.
No $10.
Okay, no Jerry.
No. Here. Here's 10. Here's 20. Have yourself a last ball.